Hey guys, how are we doing? Question, are you tired of feeling stuck when it comes to selling your services? Does the thought of rejection, self-doubt, or fear of being sleazy or salesy stop you from pursuing high-ticket clients? And if that sounds familiar, you are not alone. Hi guys, it's Matt Jope here. Today we're going to talk about something that holds many of us back achieving the success that we want, and it's the fear that stops everyone from really being confident around high-ticket sales. So at least people feeling stuck, they are afraid of rejection, and they're even worried about coming across as sleazy. And this is something I have seen time and time again working with hundreds of entrepreneurs and coaches. So if this sounds familiar, don't worry, you are 100% not alone. And the good news is today I'm going to show you very quickly how you can start to break free from these fears and start building the confidence you need to sell just being yourself and be really successful at it. So, like I said, I'm Matt Jope and I help coaches, service providers, just like you, overcome internal blocks and then build confidence around high ticket offers and making those offers and selling those offers. So if you ever felt like fear is running the show during a sales call, or does fear even prevent you from making the sales call? Well, I want you to know there's a way you can change that. And today we're going to dive into the 3 biggest fears I keep seeing again and again that prevents coaches from getting out there and helping people and sharing their genius. Most importantly, after I show you what they are, I'm going to help you to start the process of overcoming them. Now, the first fear is good old rejection. This is the first and most common fear, the fear of rejection. We've all been there, the anxiety of hearing a no. And hearing that no can feel really personal, and it can even paralyze us from even trying again in the future, or even trying in the first place. But, and it's a big but guys, here's the truth. Rejection is not a reflection of your worth. It's simply just feedback. And what I want you to start thinking about is, how do we frame rejection? How do we frame rejection so we can see the fear of rejection in a different way? And this is one way of doing it that is actually highly effective. The first thing in this 3-step process really is this, is to recognize that every no actually gets you closer to a yes. That's the first thing. The second thing is to use rejection as an opportunity to learn. And you ask yourself a super powerful question. You ask yourself, what can I improve next time? And the third thing is, remember, and this is super powerful, you're not selling to everyone, and that's okay. You're not meant to sell to everyone. You don't have to sell to everyone, and in fact it's not right to sell to everyone, and that's okay. Now let me break this down with an example. Think of rejection like learning to ride a bike. You might fall off a few times, but each fall teaches you how to balance better. And in sales, every no teaches you how to refine the way you make your offer, the way you present your offer, the way you ask for the sale, or even find the right client. Or imagine a child selling lemonade at a stand. They might ask a few people, and guess what? They walk by without buying. But the ones who do stop are the ideal customers. Now, rejection is just the process of finding the right fit. Honestly, when we get a no, we just need to reframe it and say, brilliant, I'm now moving closer to a yes. I have an opportunity to learn something. What can I do better next time? And remember, you are not meant to sell to everyone. You are not selling to everyone. And that's perfectly okay. Fear number two is being salesy. Now, fear number two is a big one, guys. The fear of being salesy. Now, many of us worry that we come across as being pushy or, sneaky, and people just won't like that. But selling, honestly, doesn't have to feel that way. And in fact, doesn't even have to be that way. Instead of focusing on making the sale, shift your mindset to serving and ask yourself this: how can I solve this person's problem? I mean, how can I really help them? How can I make their life better? How can I remove this pain? How can I solve this painful problem for this person? The other thing to think about is, what value am I bringing to this conversation? In this conversation, how am I helping this person to solve this problem? And the third thing is, how can I guide them towards a decision that's in their best interest? In other words, I'm not forcing them to do something, I'm doing them a favor, I'm helping them, I'm empowering them to make a decision that's in their best interest. And here's an analogy for you. Selling is like offering someone an umbrella in the rain. Okay, so it's raining down, have an umbrella. Now, you're not forcing them to take it, but what you're doing is you're providing a solution to a problem they're already experiencing. Think of a time you recommended a great restaurant to a friend. You weren't being salesy or sleazy or pushy. You were being authentic. You were really trying to help them. Help them by having a better experience. And that's what being authentic in sales feels like. It's just recommending a great place to eat to a friend. Now, finally, fear number three, self-doubt. This one is a very sneaky, cunning one because it can creep in quietly. You might think, who am I to charge high ticket prices? Or, what if I'm just not good enough? Now, here's how to overcome self-doubt. The first thing to do is just recognize that you are a rock star. Yeah. The first thing is list your past success stories, big or small. Just write down your wins and reflect upon them and remind yourself of the value you've already created for others throughout your life, big or small. The second thing is something that Napoleon Hill talks about a lot in Think and Grow Rich. It's the power of affirmations and the technique known as autosuggestion. But the second thing is practice affirmations like I am capable and my work changes lives. I am capable and my work changes lives. I am capable and my work changes lives. And affirmations, autosuggestion, a super interesting topic. Anyone who hasn't read Think and Grow Rich, buy that book. It will change your life. But yeah, this is how we can start to reprogram our minds into a way that we have empowering beliefs, not disempowering beliefs. And the third and final thing is so important, is surround yourself with people who uplift you and believe in the mission that you are out there to do. You need to surround yourself with people who are going to support you and believe in you. Now, here's an example to make it even more relatable. Imagine an artist who hesitates to price their painting high because they doubt their talent. And yeah, artists, they are some of the worst for doing this. Okay? But they just doubt their talent. And then a buyer sees it, loves it, and happily pays a premium price because it resonates with them. It's no different. Okay? Or think about this. Think about a friend who asked for a raise, a pay rise at work. Now, they didn't ask because they were perfect. They asked because they believed in their contribution. Now, confidence isn't about perfection. It's about believing in the value that you bring to the table, that you bring to other people's lives. So as long as you believe in the value that you bring, you deserve that pay rise. Now, here's some actionable steps for you. So you can do this right now. So you can start to overcome these fears. And there's just 3 quick steps I would love for you to do. And don't procrastinate on it. Actually do this thing because it's really going to help you. Okay? It's really going to empower you and make this work for you. Knowledge is only potential power when we actually put it into action. So please do this. The first thing is write down one fear that's been holding you back. And once you have that down, what action you can take to confront it. And I don't mean confront it tomorrow or next week. I mean confront it right now. That's the first thing. The second thing is to actually practice having a sales conversation with a friend or a coach in order to build your confidence. Just to get used, because the more familiar we are, the more comfortable we become. So become familiar with having sales conversations. That's why role plays are done so much in the world of sales. The third thing is keep an eye out. And what do I mean by keep an eye out? Well, I have something big coming up soon that will completely transform the way you approach high ticket sales from the inner game, the inner world. And it's going to help to remove any blocks that you may have when it comes to charging what you're worth, the fear of rejection, all of that. So this is just the beginning of overcoming your sales fears. I've been working on something huge, and it's designed to solve these exact challenges and give you the exact precise tools to succeed when it comes to the inner game and high ticket selling. So stay tuned, keep watching, okay, keep following. It's coming soon, and I promise you, you don't want to miss it at all. So thanks for watching. I can't wait to share more with you. I'm on a mission to empower coaches so they can go out there and share their genius to the world. If this resonated with you, stay connected. If this resonated with you, drop a comment below, give us a like, a comment, whatever it may be, just so I know that you want more of this. And guys, I want to help you to step into your confidence and crush your goals. See you in the next one. I've been Matt Joke. You've been amazing.